I met Emma during my second year of college. We dated for almost 4 years. Back then, I had big dreams. I wanted to start my own software company. She wanted stability, a steady paycheck, a nice house, a predictable life. At first, she supported me. But after graduation, while our friends found office jobs, I kept working on my startup from a tiny apartment. I worked part-time at a grocery store just to pay rent. Most nights, dinner was instant noodles. Emma stayed with me longer than I expected. But one evening she sat me down and quietly said, "I love you, but I can't keep waiting for a future that might never happen." She wasn't angry. She wasn't cruel. She just packed her things and left. That night hurt more than anything I'd ever experienced. For months, I questioned every decision I'd made. Part of me wanted to quit. Instead, I worked harder. I slept in the office, missed birthdays, missed holidays. Slowly, the business started growing. One client became 10. 10 became 100. 5 years later, my company had over 200 employees. Then one Monday morning, my assistant handed me a resume. I froze. The name at the top was Emma. She had applied for a marketing position. She didn't know the company belonged to me. When she walked into the interview room and saw me, she stopped in the doorway. Neither of us spoke for a few seconds. Then, she smiled awkwardly. I guess life has a sense of humor. We talked for nearly an hour. She admitted she'd followed the company's success online for years, but never realized I was the founder. Before leaving, she asked one question. "Do you ever wonder what would have happened if I'd stayed?" I thought about it. Then I answered honestly. Sometimes, but I don't blame you. You made the best decision you could with the information you had. She looked relieved. Then she asked if the job was still available. I smiled and slid her resume back across the table. It is. But not because we used to date. If you get hired, it'll be because you earned it. She nodded. A month later, she joined the company. Not as my girlfriend, not as my second chance, just as another employee building her own future. Sometimes success isn't proving people wrong. Sometimes it's becoming the person you promised yourself you'd be.